Our theme for this month is subtle shifts. So we are working to go from confusion to confidence using subtle shifts. And today the exercise that we're using as an example of that is the bench dip. So keep in mind that the exercises is just a vehicle to then go deeper around, our themes that we work on. And that leads us to more agency, which is power, which is actually the topic of the July newsletter. And if you haven't signed up for it, please go to my website, just hit newsletter, and you get my free breakthrough video with that. Now, let's get to the work. First, let's look at an example of a more disembodied style of doing it, which is touted as the more advanced version with the feet extended out. However, what this does a lot of times is it really pulls you out of position and makes it unable for you to load the tricep properly. So notice the internal rotation of the shoulder when I do that, and notice also a lack of positioning, and there's much more pressure placed on the anterior deltoid when we do it in this fashion. Now let's take a look at the subtle shift with a more embodied way of doing it, where I'm going to have the knees bent, which then allows me to load the tricep more effectively. If I wanted to really load the tricep, I would probably choose a dip to do that, or a rope tricep exercise. So with this exercise, I want to get as much load on the tricep as possible, and I do that by centering the shoulder joint and really grounding myself into the bench and not overly rotating the arm as I go through the exercise.